It's Food O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a can of Heinz beef ravioli. This is part of our Weird Food in a Tin series. I have really enjoyed beef ravioli fresh in Italy. It is truly fantastic. Let's see what this tinned Heinz stuff is like. So without further ado, I'm going to get this can open into a pan. Whoa, look at that. Warm it up, get it on some toast, give it a try. Okay, so here we go then. Here's the open tin of beef ravioli. Let's see what this is like in a saucepan cold. Predictably thick. These type of foods, when you warm them up, they generally kind of thin out a little bit. Right, let's get the toast on and we'll see you when it's on a plate. Okay, here we go then. Here is the beef ravioli on toast. Now, conveniently for me, I cut up the toast into squares, not because I'm a child, but because I'm holding this with one hand and I got a fork with the other, and I'm not going to start kind of cutting things up because I'd have to be some kind of wizard, wouldn't I, to do that. So let's show you straight away then. Here is a bit of the Heinz beef ravioli in their classic tomato sauce. That's weird. It's really weird. It's got a funny kind of texture to it. Let's get it with a bit of toast. Let's see, a bit of toast and ravioli. Is that any better? Actually, that's a lot more kind of tolerable. Some of you are asking, why have I decided to name this Weird Food in a Tin? Well, I think it kind of is, isn't it? It's, this is a product, when you have it fresh, it's terrific. It really is. Fresh Italian beef ravioli is something to behold. It really is. When you have it in a tin from Heinz, which we have since I can remember, since I was a knee-eye to a grasshopper. Since I was a kid, I remember this stuff. And if you're brought up with this type of food, and then go to Italy, you don't necessarily want to go, yeah, I'm going to try that beef ravioli, because you kind of know what it's going to taste like, or you think you know what it's going to taste like. So, long story short, my wife, her parents, her mum and her stepdad moved to Italy with the two sisters. So we generally, when we're allowed to, I mean it's early 2021, we generally go back and forth Italy and kind of enjoy ourselves. And because they're British, this was the education. They said, try beef ravioli. And I was like, nah. I used to have that in a tin from Heinz. It's not that good. And they go, no. Forget all you know. Forget all you know about a Heinz beef ravioli in a tin and just accept this for what it is. Restaurant quality beef ravioli. And it blew my mind. I went for it. And I went for something called cappellacci as well, which is pumpkin in pasta. And that is fantastic too. This, let's break one open. And I wanted to bring, I spoke about Weird Food in a Tin. And I wanted to bring it back because you guys wanted it back. So, there's a look in the middle of some beef ravioli from Heinz. And it's semolina, It's very pasty. It's like beef paste rather than proper little parcels of beef. It's a funny thing. It's a very funny thing. I think the good thing about it is the tomato sauce. The tomato sauce allows it to be placed on top of toast. In a weird sense, some of you might have seen my Heinz sausage and beans video. I reviewed the Heinz sausage and beans in a tin. In some sense, in some degree, it tastes a little bit like those little pork sausages you get in a tin of beans and sausages. Here's their description then. Good pasta, good times. Properly juicy, tempting, meaty, and all wrapped up in a bite-sized envelope of pasta. It almost goes without saying that Heinz beef ravioli will knock the socks off your taste buds. Okay, so tomatoes 44%, beef ravioli 43%, wheat, durum wheat and semolina. The beef content is 14%, apparently. Palm oil, garlic, spices, rapeseed oil, black pepper, salt, spices, onion. I mean, they're saying it's one of your 5 a day. It's got that much tomato in it, look. It's saying it's one of your 5 a day. Will it knock your socks off? I mean, if you've been brought up on this type of food and you enjoy it, absolutely fine. I'm enjoying it now than when I remember. I never liked it as a kid. I didn't like the pastiness of the parcel. On the plus side, it's filling. It's already filling me up. It's quick and easy. I knocked it up in 2 minutes. And you've got a good lunch that'll take you through. Well, that's going to take you all the way through till tea time, isn't it? Or some people might have it for their evening meal. I mean, if you're on your own and you got in late from work and the football's about to start on the television and you're like, I need to rush and get something to eat, you might knock yourself up, something like that, and go and watch the football. You know, can't fault it in those circumstances. Absolutely can't fault it. But for me, it's that kind of on the downside of it all. It might make you never have proper beef ravioli in Italy. Beef ravioli in Italy is a completely different experience. It is a lot better than that. Bear in mind, that was £1 in the pound shop. That was £1 for a tin in the pound shop. So I'm not going to complain too much. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Let me know in the comments box below, what do you want for episode 7 of Weird Food in the Tin? It's back. It's crazier than ever. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.